What's good, guys and goddesses, and welcome to StarGalaxiii, your spiritual plug. I am Star, your favorite spiritual advisor, and if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, soul family. You already know it's all love. I am sending you with love, peace, and protection. If there's any negativity, low vibrational energy, black magic, or ill intent sent y'all away, may it be returned to sender times 10. Y'all, this reading is going to be for the sign of Libra. What's good, Libras? So please only take the messages that do resonate with you. If it's not your story, do not try to make it fit. Do not try to make it stick, okay? Flip the roles and reverse them as need be, okay? Flip them as need be, all right? If the message does resonate, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a divine download, all right? So let's plug into this energy, Libra. Let's see what it is that you need to know at this time. Please give us clear, honest, true, and direct messages. Please, Spirit, show us what the Libras need to know at this time. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do the Libras need to know at this time, please? What do the Libras need to know at this time? Please give us clear, honest, true, and direct messages for the Libras. What does the Libras need to know at this time, please, Spirit? Libra. At the bottom of the deck, we have social status. So y'all could definitely be reaching the heights of fame. You could be getting a lot of attention here in the coming weeks or months here. But I feel like it's going to be making your head big. Let's just keep it a buck, okay? It's going to be keep getting your head big, okay? You're going to be a little cocky. You know, don't be arrogant. Definitely be confident. Let your light shine. Let your glow illuminate, all right? But don't get cocky, all right? Don't get arrogant. I will never tell you to be humble. I know people say, what does that mean? I'm not a person who recommends you be humble, because the definition of being humble is to dim your light to make others uncomfortable or to make others comfortable. So I don't believe that. I believe that you were giving your light to shine it. You were given that glow to share. You know, I believe you were meant to be confident in yourself, but I do believe that the piece that's missing is the being righteous, you know, doing the right things while you have that platform, that glow, that fame, if that makes sense, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully the message was relayed over as it needs to be. Make sure make sure you're respecting the position, the power, the platform that you were given, okay? But walking your shit with confidence. Anyway, moving on. All right, moving on. I'm just, all right. But yeah, definitely you are walking into this beautiful ass energy, okay? We got success and we also got fruits of labor. So I feel like you are definitely getting the fruits, the seeds that you planted and watered and gave sun to. They are definitely growing. Bringing in money, bringing in fame, bringing in success, bringing in something physical. You know, it's no longer a dream. It's no longer a vision. It's physical now, okay? And all of that stems from a small idea. You know, you took a chance on your ideas, your visions. I don't know if you have Sagittarius in your chart, but Sagittarius got this same card with the same kind of energy, okay? The same kind of energy. You could be going into this next level with like your person, like maybe you and your person, y'all share business interest or passion interest, and y'all also show love, okay? I definitely feel like if you were in a relationship here before the fame, I feel like it struggled a lot because of finances. But I feel like, you know, now with this, dang, his card was over here. Now with this newfound, you know, abundance, you know, now you're able to focus more on love. You're able to focus on your relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's not in the back seat now. You know, worried about bills. You know, that's not running a relationship now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is just about you taking control. You know, you stepping in the driver's seat. I swear I feel like I'm reading the same reading that I just did for Sagittarius. You stepping in the driver's seat and taking control of your life. You know, these ideas, these bright ideas, this vision, you might have had it for a while. You could have been writing it out for a while. You could be seeing it for a while. But I feel like you got tired of waiting for it to come, waiting for somebody to offer it to you. And I feel like you put yourself out there. And I feel like you're getting the fruits of that sacrifice, of that leap, okay? All right, let's see what else y'all need to know at this time, Libras. And then I forgot to say thank y'all for y'all understanding and y'all patience while I go through this transition. I know the reading's been lacking, but I'm trying the best I can. Thank y'all for understanding. All right, Libra. All right, what else do the Libras need to know at this time, please? Give us clear, honest, true, and direct messages. What else do the Libras need to know at this time? Please give us clear, honest, true, and direct messages. What else do the Libras need to know at this time? Yeah. I feel like you have a lot of ideas, but I feel like you chose one that you felt would resonate more with the people, and it did. All right. It definitely did. At the bottom of the deck, you unfazed. You ain't worried about nothing. You ain't worried about nothing. That's what I heard. As soon as I said unfazed, you ain't worried about nothing. You ain't worried about nothing. Hey, you could be one of them turn up dancing kind of person. You ain't worried about nothing. Hey, that's all I'm hearing. Like, I'm at the club and I was calm, relaxed. Anyway, yeah, okay. Queen rising, king rising, same energy. This coincides with the social status card. The social status and the authority card, they all kind of align with the queen rising energy. They talk about getting into the spotlight, stepping into your power, and being praised for your energy and your individuality. Okay. So definitely see that coming in. That's just another confirmation that you're in your season of glow up right now, Libra. Okay. You're in your season, your glow up season. All right. I do feel like this new lane or this new energy that you're in, I do feel like a guard went up, like as it should. You know, a lot of people get fame and get recognition and they still move like the regular them. But I feel like you don't play that shit. Like you done put your guard up, you done put your protection up. Like you ain't playing no games with nobody. You ain't letting nobody come next to you. Like you ain't trying to tell nobody where you at. Like I feel like you already hip to what fame can do for you and what it could do to you, you know, in a positive and a negative way. And I feel like you're navigating that well, okay? You blocking people, you know, people hating on you, you ain't worried about it. You ain't worried about it. People saying that shit, you ain't worried about it, because at the end of the day, when you go home, you got the bag. At the end of the day, they can't even get to where you at because they ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you just chilling, you just enjoying your light, enjoying your energy, and you are enjoying the fruits of your labor. You know what I'm saying? You protecting your crop, okay? I do feel like you got somebody who's struggling around you. Somebody who carless. They carless, they struggling. Carless, you know, they struggling financially. They car could have got repoed or something like that. Car could be at the shop, could have been at the shop for the last 6 months. Honestly, I feel like this person trying to set you up. I feel like you getting that vibe, whether you getting that vibe for this person specifically or you getting this vibe for just people in general. This person definitely trying to, this person, you could be like noticing people asking you shit like, where you gonna be at? What you doing tonight? Like more than usual. And that shit could be creeping you out. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. Because we got the thief card here. I'm covering it up because the man got the pew pew in his hand. But it's like he being nice. Like that's what this card always, it always draw me to the guy. He in her face, kikiing, she's smiling, but at the whole time he got a gun, he got the shit in his hand. You feel me? So it's like the wolf in sheep's clothing, like they playing friends, they trying to, you know, act like shit cool, but at the same time, as soon as you let your guard down, they gonna try to steal, they gonna try to rob you. You know what I'm saying? So they asking you questions, they looking at shit, they probably looking at your pictures trying to see where you at. You know what I'm saying? Don't put where you are when you're there. Wait until you leave to post it, because people trying to pull up where you at. They trying to rob you, okay? So be careful. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, all right, Libra? For real, on that. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. I see you unfazed. I know you ain't even worry about nothing. I know that. I got you. But at the same time, I'm just letting you know that they out there. Everybody not rooting for your success. Everybody not happy for your glow up. Like, that's not the case. Okay, that's not the case. So you need to be aware that everybody that smile in your face whole time, they want to take your place, the backstabbers. What else do the Libras need to know at this time, please, Spirit? Maybe that's clear, honest, truth, direct. What else do the Libras need to know at this time? Please give us clear, honest, true, direct messages for the Libras. Libra. I could be talking to an older Libra. But you know what I'm hearing? Brandy. I don't know. Never mind. My age might be showing too much. But like back in the day, they used to have like Aaliyah. Like at the beginning of the song, they used to, Diddy used to be like whispering people names. Anyway, maybe you do music. Maybe I'm talking to an artist, all right? I feel like you waiting on some money to come in. Like you made an investment and you waiting on a return from that investment. I feel like you waiting. I do feel like you'll be getting some sort of message. I feel like it's almost like you've been waiting on something to drop. Like you've been waiting on some money, some information. You've been waiting on a return. This talk about finances. They talk about waiting for the fruits of your labor, waiting on a return on your investment, waiting. I feel like you've definitely been waiting. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's here. You know, I definitely feel like it's here right now, okay? The shit that you've been waiting on. There's an ending though at the death card. So like, you remember I was saying that you got tired of waiting and you took matters in your own hands. I feel like you ended up getting fired, like something ended. Something ended, like, and the next card was like the work card. So like, I feel like, you know, let's say you're working a 9 to 5, right? And you really don't even have time to work on your creative endeavors because all you really got time to do is go to work. You know what I'm saying? But you have these plans, you have these visions, you have these goals. You know, the mind power card that I was talking about, the creative ideas, you already had those. But you didn't really have, you know, whether it be the finances or the time, something was stopping you. But I feel like something came through and ended that. Ended you just having the creative thought, just the spark. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been writing out this goal, this vision plan, this vision board. You've been writing this shit out for years, but you haven't really acted on it. You just been working your job. But then it's like, boom, you get fired, and now you ain't got nothing but time. You know what I'm saying? At first, yeah, you probably was crying. At first, yeah, you probably was crying. You probably was depressed. Probably laying up in the middle of the night, worried about how you gonna pay fucking bills. But then clarity. Clarity. Not only did you get clarity, then a financial blessing come in. So taxes, a case, but again, I feel like it was a financial investment. So like You invested in Bitcoin, and the stock fuck around and went up. And you know what I'm saying? The stock went up. So then now you working on the creative ideas. That one small spark that you had that's been sitting in the drawer for the last 2 years because you've been working on your job, you ain't got time. It's like now you ain't got nothing but time to work on that seed, to water that seed, for it to grow, and then here it go growing. So I feel like this must be somebody who already in this energy. You already lost your job. You already been working, waiting on some shit to hit, and now it's fin to. Or it's about to. You know, hey, you can talk correct as well. No. But yeah, shit about to hit, okay? It's about to hit for you right now. Libra, it's about to hit for you right now. All right? Congratulations on your new beginning. Your fresh start. And you got 2 aces right after, one after another. I ain't gonna take no more. Okay, let's switch to love. What do the Libras need to know regarding their love life? Free spirit, give us clear, honest, true, and direct messages. What do the Libras need to know regarding their love life? Y'all, I'm so hungry. What do the Libras need to know regarding their love life? Please give us clear, honest, true, and direct messages. What do the Libras need to know regarding their love life? Ooh, goddamn. I'm confused as hell already, and I ain't even seen all the cards. So at the bottom of the deck, you have confession. So you'll have somebody coming to you, or you confessing something when it comes to love. They have something to tell you. I feel like, because it's the lady telling the guy something. So it's going to be some woman, some feminine energy coming in to tell you something. So here's the confusion, right? I got commitment and divorce. Commitment and divorce. So damn. Are you getting married or are you leaving a marriage? Okay, so somebody is breaking up with somebody to go to somebody else. All right? Breaking up with somebody to go to somebody else. All right? Somebody could be moving. You could be relocating. You could be like, fuck this relationship. I'm out of here. And then you go move in with a new person. You heard that noise. That was an omen. So you leave somebody, disconnect from somebody to move to another relationship. Okay? That could be what the confession's about. Hey, look, I'm in love with somebody else. Hey, look, I want to be with somebody else. Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be you or the other person, again, flip the roles and reverse them as need be, okay? You do also got a vacation and a date night. So, man, are you dealing with a Sagittarius? Because I feel like I'm reading the same message from Sagittarius. You got vacation, you got date night. I think theirs was, they had vacation and moving too. Because theirs was, they moved to another location and somebody from their past crossed paths with them. But then they get tested whether they want the past or they want the new. And then if they pass the test, they get a new person. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You got to have some damn Sagittarius in your chart. Something shit crazy. You could be offering to take somebody on a date, or somebody could be offering to take you on a date. This could be like a vacation. A vacation. Y'all going together. Y'all going on a trip. Y'all going to be hanging out, you know, going on dates, restaurants type things. But I definitely feel like you're moving. You don't have to be moving in with your person, but I definitely feel like a relocation is on the forefront right now for you, Libra. Final messages for the Libras. Please, Spirit, give us clear, honest, true, and direct messages. Final messages for the Libras. Final messages for the Libras. Oh, you could be going on a business trip. You could be meeting somebody on a business trip. Final messages for the Libras. Please give us clear, honest, true, and direct messages. Final messages for the Libras. Come on now. Come on now. I don't usually get that many cards for love. So let go of control issues. So I feel like you trying to force it. Like you trying to force a connection with somebody. See? Y'all got to be talking to each other. You and the goddamn Sagittarius. Because you got a reconciliation card here. The reconciliation card is about somebody from the past coming back around. You reconcile with somebody. You might not need to do that. I don't know if y'all hear that beeping. But I definitely feel like you could be holding on. You could be holding on to a relationship or a connection with somebody from the past. That could be, you know, all you think about. I do feel like they're coming back around. But I feel like you need to just let things flow, though. Like, with the let go and control issues, I feel like you're trying to force it. Like, you're trying to force them to talk to you. You're trying to force the relationship. You're trying to force the connection. That might not be what it's about. You know, you might be crossing paths with this person to get some information. Hold on. All right, y'all, my bad. I was cooking, and that's why I was saying I was hungry, because I was cooking and I forgot. And anyway, but yeah, I feel like somebody is coming back around. I do feel like you try to control the situation with this person way too much. You know, you could be forcing your way into this person's life, or forcing them out. I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, you don't control this type of shit. You know, everybody got their own free will. You can't force nobody or make nobody be with you. You know, you just can't do that. You know, you got to leave space for people to love you how you deserve to be loved, and for people to choose you. Okay? And if they don't choose you, you choose you, and you exit left and go find somebody who's going to love you back and love you how you deserve to be loved. All right? I do feel like, you know, you may have some things that you need to be healing within yourself that will benefit your love life. You know, you could be having attachment issues or something like that, trust issues, but I feel like it's all stemming from, you know, your upbringing. This is like shadow work and breaking generational curses. You feel me? I feel like a lot of the things that you learned as a kid, you know, negatively are reflected in your relationships, your romantic relationships. Okay. But you do deserve love. You know, some people, you'll know that the love is for you when they reciprocate your energy. You know, when you can be openly flirt, when you can openly, you know, express your emotions and have your what they call it, your inner child show up. You know what I'm saying? So when they bring the true you out of you, that's when you know you found real love. You know, not when she or he are baddie or she or he got money. Like, that's not real love. You know what I'm saying? Real love make you feel safe, make you be your true authentic self, and accepts you flaws and all. All right. I feel like too, you know, this whole religious, spiritual type thing, you know, if you like same sex, you know, if you into the same sex, you know, your religious upbringing, you know, makes you fight that, you know, and that, again, something else that show up in your relationships. All right. So Libra, that has been our reading. Hopefully the message did resonate with you. If not, come back next week. Hell, come back next week anyways. Y'all stay amazing. Y'all stay blessed. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.